Arina. Hello. Morning. I went to wash my feet in case I have to put my feet up against the wall. Not in case, I'm going to put my feet up against the wall later. Hi Larry. Okay, so I'm going to use the wall. Hopefully you all have some space, something like this for you to use. Okay, so you do some movements against the wall, right? So make sure enough space, and also make sure so the other thing you have to notice I have a mat here. So you want to make sure that the floor is not too, it's not slippery. Okay. So while we are waiting for the others to join, so just going to talk about a little bit about why we are using the wall today. So what the wall does is that it gives sometimes what we call self-limiting. So self-limiting basically means it's like it's just like skipping, right? Like it doesn't allow you to do the movement badly. So just like skipping, like if you're not skipping with the right technique, you won't be able to do it for a long time because you'll be tripping on the rope multiple times. Okay, sorry. So you're gonna so self-limiting basically means that it prevents you from it limits you if you're not using the good technique, you're not doing the movement properly, or you don't have the ability, you will not be able to get into the movement and be able to do multiple repetitions or like poor techniques and repetitions. Okay, so that is So that's why we're using the wall. The wall is just one of the two we use as a self-limiting tool, self-limiting so-called, like, what do you call that? What's the word for it? Tool. Okay. You can also so the other thing why we're using the wall for alignment. So you'll notice later on some of the things you're going to do, right? Requires you to alignment and feedback. Like the wall gives you a feedback, so you know that whether you are in or you're not, whether you're in the right position. Because sometimes we may think we're doing what we're supposed to do, but there's nothing to give us a feedback, right? So in a sense, it's like self-limiting. Like there's no feedback to tell us that we are off the position. So the wall is very useful in that sense. Okay, so. I'm receiving comments and message that some of them don't see me on the timeline on Facebook. It's okay, I hope they are able to find their way here. Okay, so let's start. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to do a wall cox, right? So I learned this from Gary Ward of Anatomy in Motion. So he was the first person who taught me this. Okay, so basically what you're going to do, you're going to go against the wall, this way. Okay, I hope you can see me here. So, I'm going to take a book. So what we're trying to do here, you can have your feet slightly, your feet don't have to touch the Oops, sorry, I didn't turn on the do not disturb mode, but we just have to kind of like, yeah, keep going. Okay, so you're just going to make sure your feet don't have to touch the wall. You can be slightly further in front, just a little bit. Okay? Now I'm going to let my buttocks, my upper back, and ideally, right, the back of my head, right, touching the wall this way. Now some of us are going to immediately feel not very comfortable in this position. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to take a book or even towel, right, and you can place it against here. Okay? And from here, all we're going to do is this. You're going to think about trying to slide your head, right, up against the wall of the book, and think about lengthening the spine. As you do that, what you're going to feel is your chest will respond by extending and lifting, alright? So I'm going to breathe in here, and then I'm going to breathe out here. Okay, remove the book. So, as we do this, notice how my head slide up, right? Yeah, extends my spine, my shoulders go back and down, and the slight arch on the back. So we'll just focus on sliding the head up. And down. And notice how your ribcage just kind of follows, right? And extend. And back. Okay, so keep going. You feel? Just a minute. Okay, so we're going to add on, right? So what you do is also focus on your pelvis. Think about trying to, as you tuck in the chin, or you slide the head out, right? Think about trying to tilt your pelvis this way, forward. Okay, you can bend the knee slightly, and feel the arch on your back. And then as you breathe out, flatten it. Okay? So we're going to do that for a minute. Okay, sliding it up and down. Okay, so notice the interaction between the pelvis, the ribcage, and the skull, right? It's just kind of like extending and together, and flexing together. And yeah. Now from here, we're going to focus on moving the shoulder blade. Okay, so what you do is this. You are going to still keeping the feet in the same position, hands here. Now, what you do is, I want to think about rolling the shoulder blade back this way, right? So notice that as I roll my shoulders forward, my back flattens. And as I roll it back, right, I get into the same position as I was in earlier. So okay, see that? So it looks like this from the back. I'm just sliding it down. Okay, so same thing. We are going to try that for a minute. Okay, ready? And go. So just here, rolling my shoulders forward and back. Lifting the chest up. Okay, so you have to feel your scapula moving. And as it moves back, it extends the spine. And as it comes forward, it rounds the back. And okay. So next, what we're going to do, we're going to do a wall slide. Okay, some of you will be familiar with this exercise. Now, it may be difficult for some of us, okay? If we are not able to get our hands flat on the wall like this. So what you do is this. I'm going to show you from, so it looks like this from the side, right? I'm going to place my hands against the wall. Okay? And I'm going to slide my hands up, but making sure that my ribs are not popping out like this. I'm going to try to limit it, right, from overextending. And I'm going to kind of slide it down. Okay, so it looks like this from front. Imagine I'm back against the wall. I'm just sliding the hands down, thinking of pulling my elbows in the side ribs. Get that? Now, some of us are going to find that we can't get our hands completely there. So what I'm going to alternatively ask you to do, right, is this. Okay, so what I do for those that can't, you're going to try to put your hands here, and then you think about trying to lift the chest out, right? Turn the hands in and up this way. So turn in and out. Okay, we'll try it for a minute. Ready? And we go. So some of us are going to do it this way, sliding down. If you're able to, keep the hands flat on the wall without the ribs coming up, especially when your hands are going up. Some of us are going to go this way. Okay. So slide the hands down, feel the stretch in the chest and shoulders. Feel the back muscles working. Just a few more. Just squeeze the shoulder blade. And rest. Everybody still okay? Now, from here, we are going to get your feet, okay, your heels close to the wall this way. Okay, so what you do is going to let your buttocks, your upper back, right, and ideally, hopefully, even the head touch the wall. And we're going to try to reach your hands up as we slide down towards the floor. So it looks like this, right? So I'm going to go here. Notice how I'm sliding down. So breathe in here, okay, and breathe out here. In, slide down, and out. Okay? So what you're gonna feel? You're gonna feel that your calf muscles and maybe around your ankle joint in front gets stretched. Okay? So you shouldn't get any knee pain. Okay? And also as you lower yourself, you're gonna feel the upper back muscles. All the muscles on the upper back are like working hard. Okay, ready? There you go. Same thing, try for a minute. Sliding. Breathe in here and breathe out. Notice I'm tucking at the top. Okay? So next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do what we call a face the wall squats, right? So what I'm doing is to turn around. Okay, you're facing the wall this way. Now, you don't need to be, don't be too close at first. So maybe like if you're all the way in, you're just gonna take two or three small steps back, right? So what I do is to try and keep your hands up at the side, this palms up. Okay, our palms facing to this. What? Then how? Then just how? Give me 1 minute. Sorry. Okay, so you don't have to be all the way in. You can be here. You can keep your palms out here. Okay, now from here, you're gonna try your best to squat down as slow as you're comfortable without falling over. Okay, and then you're gonna come back up. Okay, you can also try different hand position. Your hands can be here, or you can try to keep your hands here. Okay? Got it? We're gonna try that as well for 1 minute. Ready? And go. So you keep it here. If you find you cannot go too low, then my suggestion is you step back a little bit more. You want to tuck at the top, right? Keep your hands here. you don't want to turn the head, right? You want the head to be looking front. Or you can keep the hands here. How's that? So you realize that the lower you go, the more you feel all the upper back muscles kind of cramping together and extending your spine, right? Okay, so next, we're going to do a plank against the wall. So, there are two ways to do this. Okay? One way is to imagine so the easier way, imagine you're pushing into the wall. Okay, you can't really see my feet here, but what you do is to really move your feet back. Now, you want to make sure it's not slippery, right? You don't want to slip and pop your shoulders or hit your face. So from here, I'm going to push into the wall. I'm going to tuck. Okay? I'm going to hold for time. Now, so the lower, you're going to feel the abdominals, you're going to feel the shoulders. Okay? So the lower you go, the harder it will be. Of course, I can choose to, if my floor is not slippery, I can choose to be here. But I need to, see that? I need to tuck. Okay? You may feel in the wrist if it's too much. Just bring your hands up slightly and tuck here. And we're going to hold. Now, for some of us, you find this quite easy, right? What you can do, you can do it the other way, which is your feet on the wall. Okay? So same thing, going to like the elbow pit, right? Notice my elbow pit points front. And I'm going to just put my feet up against the wall. Lock my knees. And same thing, I'm going to not make sure my back is not like this, right? I'm going to tuck and hold. Push the shoulders away. Okay? So, we're just going to hold for 30 seconds. Choose whichever variation works for you. Okay, whether your hands on the wall or the feet on the wall. Okay, ready? And we go. And rest. How was that? It really good? Okay, so last exercise, then we're going to put it in the circuit. We're going to do a bridge right against the wall, so it looks like this. Okay? I'm going to stand about maybe an arm length away from the wall, right? Some of us may want to start close, a bit closer. Now from here, I'm going to reach my hands up, look up, put my hands behind, squeeze my buttocks, okay? Make sure to tense your buttocks, really squeezing it tight. And hands here. So I'm going to bend my knees slightly and walk down. And come back up. Okay? If you feel a lot of strain on the lower back, then don't go so low. Okay? So for some of us, it may just be a little bit closer. And here. So you can feel a lot of stretch and tension on the abdominals, on the back, and up. Okay? And as you get comfortable, you can try going further away. And up this way. Okay? We're going to try this just for 30 seconds. Okay, ready? And go. Let me show you. Squeeze the buttocks. Reach back. And up. We don't have to be very fast. Some of us can be here. Come out, take a breather. And back again. Okay? Everybody got it? So, we are going to put the 3 exercises together in a sequence. You're going to do the face the wall squats 3 times. You're going to do and then you're going to do the bridge 3 times. And you're going to hold the plank just for 5 counts. Okay, got it? And we're going to do this for 2 minutes round. Okay, starting from the squats. So 3, 3, and 5. Ready? And go. Okay, here. Here. Reach back. No more. Get down the floor. Tuck the elbows in. Cut my pelvis. 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And repeat. And rest. Okay. So, how did everyone fare on that? Okay, I'm not seeing the message moving, so I hope this is recording. Yeah, so this is actually quite difficult. You're going to feel a lot of stretch in the front. You're going to feel all the muscles on the back working. Okay? Yeah, so what you want to, just a few points, right? Especially with the bridge. You want to really make sure you squeeze the glutes, squeeze the buttocks muscles. and reach. Okay, don't overextend the lower back. Everybody okay? Okay, we're just going to do a stretch, just to stretch out because we've been extending so much, right? We're just going to do a stretch, a forward bend, just to stretch out the muscles on the back, right? And you're just sitting in this position. Okay. So one view is to think about trying to allow the pelvis to roll back. See that? As you roll back, feel the abdominals kind of engage, your upper back rounds. And you just need to turn your palms in this way. So that rounds the back, you're going to look out, right? And you're just going to kind of stretch forward. Come back up, turn the palms up, sit tall. Breathe out. Breathe out, tuck the pelvis. In and out. Last one. And relax. And we are done for today. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the messages. Oh, I am. Okay. So that's it for today. I hope you. I hope the instruction is clear enough. So do let me know if there's anything you want to know about the exercises today that you're not clear, and I'll try to clarify it for you. Is everybody okay? So so drop me a message if you want to know more. Thanks for following. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.